I look at you guys as the tip of the spear, the special forces in the culture war, and the culture war is so important. Can you guys talk about, how that feels for you guys and the struggles you guys have had?
It's been it's going as expected, right? I always tell people I wasn't even that politically active until about a year ago. So because I already knew the type of resistance, the words, the hatred, the vitriol you receive if you don't align with the popular narrative. So I was slow to come on board, but eventually, I say God just, we was having this conversation, and I was thinking about, like, when I'm on my deathbed and I look back over my life, I don't want to have to regret things that I could have said or could have done to help shape the culture, shape the world for the better. I want to know that I did something, right? At least try to get
Amen.
involved.
Amen, brother.
And I was like, I served in the military, 6 years active duty Air Force. I was a cryptologic language analyst, and I was like, I did all that to protect everyone's right to freedom of expression and speech. Why don't I give the same dedication to my own right to do that as well? And so I was like, I got to do this. I said, if AOC has millions of people following her, and I know that she isn't the expert, I should put it like that, that we should expect from our political leaders and politicians. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I can't be worse than her. So let me get in here, talking about having a ring and start talking, because then it went from it being about me and how I feel versus who I can impact and who life I can change and put them on a better trajectory or path in life. And I thought about all the times when I was a kid and we only heard from liberal blacks or just people that was more left leaning about how oppressed we are, how, just all the things we hear all the time. We never had nobody come in and offer a counter perspective or at least something to put everything in context. Yes, we talk about, blacks and whites use weed at the same rate, but black people are arrested more. But they don't talk about how black people are more likely to smoke weed in public than white people. So that leads to more exposure to cops and you being arrested. So a lot of that stuff was not put into context. It was just used to fearmonger us and kind of put like a ceiling over us. And I just didn't like that. So the older I got, the more research I did, the more I was like, okay, someone's got to talk about this because no one's talking about this. So I decided to take up that mantle and just haven't stopped. And because of that, my life has really took off, and it's all thanks to God, period. I can sit here and say, Topher, you did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this is all thanks to God. All I did was speak up. I have a speech impediment. I've had a history of not liking my voice when I was a kid. It's all kind of stuff that I deal with. Even when I'm writing songs, it's tough for me to write. I know Patriot came out good, and I have some stuff that come out really great. But when it comes to other people that can just write verses all day, every day, that's not me. my
Right.
mind just doesn't work that way. But so many times throughout the Bible, we notice how even during your weakness, God still uses those people because it gives him the opportunity to show just how powerful he can be.
Yeah, look at Moses. Moses had a speech impediment. One of the
And
biggest badasses in the Bible right there, man.
exactly, but he made him go talk to kings. I said, okay, if God's sending this guy who can't talk speak to a king, to an emperor or whatever, that means I can go talk to the president if I allow God to work through me. Exactly. And that's kind of what I just took that and ran with it. And like I said, I haven't looked back. And I just focused instead of focusing on those like the stereotypical things like trying to impress people and this and that. I learned to just try to be the best person I can be. Whether it's being a father, whether it's being a brother, an uncle, so a fellow vet. Just try to be the best person I can be. Try to point people to Christ, and that's it. And the rest, like I said, has been just easy going.